Only 19 days to go. I think calling Riku a fan favorite is an understatement. Riku is the unsung hero of the Kingdom Hearts series. At every turn, Riku has been there to guide and help Sora on his path since the moment he helped Sora close the door back in Kingdom Hearts 1. He was the only one strong enough to face Roxas in combat and retrieve him before he could recklessly contact Xemnas' Kingdom Hearts. Even if it was at the expense of his own redemption, for Sora, it was worth it. Even at the expense of Roxas' feelings, for Sora, it was worth it. And the same can be said for the depths he dived headlong into to keep Sora safe in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, spotting Ansem on the water's surface and unconsciously diving into Sora's heart to protect him and continuing to follow that path even after being informed by Ansem darkness is waiting for him ahead, so he might as well give in to him now. But with a tempered heart and his resistance to darkness, he suppressed his greatest adversary once and for all, even when being dragged to his very domain. And in recent times, the final battle trailer, we see Riku continuing to take these risks, jumping in front of the Demon Tide, massive Demon Tide, to protect a broken Sora. Which brings us full circle to today's topic, why Riku's death has been in our faces the entire time, or at least since E3 2018, when the trailer was released, and to our shock, Riku Replica was revealed to be sitting on Destiny Islands with Riku, spawning many theories on his return and how he was definitely a Xehanort but the eyes weren't properly colored, or he was going to at least help the lights and was the other Riku that Riku spoke about in the Don't Think Twice trailer after the reveal of the Monsters Inc. world. But I have always had a problem with both suggestions, and my reasoning for this was simply, if he returned, why was he on the Destiny Islands? If he was a Xehanort, why wasn't his eyes yellow? Oh, wait, the final battle trailer, they're yellow. But there's the thing, there's a total of 4 Rikus, 3 are confirmed to return in Kingdom Hearts 3, the Replica, Data Riku, and of course, Real Riku, with the 4th and unrevealed Riku being the shadow that follows him that we saw in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance within Prankster's Paradise. So how do we know which Rikus are which? Well, I'm going to go on a limb and say if Marluxia's eyes were fixed, Riku Replica's eyes would also be amber, while Data Riku already had the amber eyes, and we know for a fact that he makes it to the Keyblade Graveyard because he would have the ties to Dark Sora, whose true form is a dark side, as we saw in the final battle trailer, and of course within the final battle of Kingdom Hearts Recoded within Data Riku. So if we know where 3 of the Rikus are, I'm going to deduce the other Riku is his shadow from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, an entity that seems more interested in chasing Riku and tempting him without saying or uttering a word. I believe Riku knows how to change his ways by leaving him his way to dawn for him to take up and have a change of heart. We know he at least respects the real Riku enough to listen to him when he told him to let Pinocchio go. So it seems more nature driven than evil. But if it follows Riku, then it makes sense it'd come to the realm of darkness, eventually, and find Riku's peace offering. An offering made as a passing of the mantle to him that will be left behind after Kingdom Hearts 3, because he's already accepting someone may have to make the ultimate sacrifice during the Keyblade War. And what's his life to what he's already given up to keep Sora on his toes and headed in the right direction? And I think this all ties up nicely as Riku's character arc has come to a close and his new Keyblade reflects that. Ever notice the name? Braveheart, a Keyblade that reflects his growth in heart and mind. But bravery in the context of war is seen as the act of willing to give your life for the life of another. It's right there in the name. And think with me a bit about the location, the Destiny Islands. When Riku Replica passed on, he asked where would he go, and Riku responded he'd go somewhere, probably to the same place as him when he himself dies. Destiny Islands is Riku's home, and going off the Station of Awakening in previous ventures, we know that those that rest in Sora's heart reside on the replica of Destiny Islands. So what if the Station of Awakening and its art shows not only where you'd go if you dive into the heart, but also where you'll go when the heart has returned to the aggregate of hearts, Kingdom Hearts. And this is where I think Riku and Riku Replica reside alone, just the 2 of them, just as Riku said, in the same place. Which would explain his happiness as his worries and hopes and his debt to Sora has been paid and no longer weighs down on him. Heck, with his death, even the piece of Ansem that haunts him is removed from the world, forever trapped in the afterlife with Riku. Which also ties into the idea of Master Xehanort having no more avenues to return after Kingdom Hearts 3. And though death isn't always the right answer when a character arc is finished, I think it's a fitting end to a character that committed the atrocity of giving himself to a man that destroyed countless worlds to be better than a friend that wanted nothing more than to be just like him. With Sora and Kairi sitting on the Paopu tree at the end, finally sharing that exact same Paopu fruit Riku threw and gave to Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, I will be content with this ending for what is probably one of my favorite characters, or definitely is one of my favorite characters within the series, definitely top 5 status. But let me know what you think. This has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. And I think we'll be seeing the end of our boy at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. This has been your boy, signing out.